I am trying to get an old Borg, it's actually electromechanical clock out of a 65 T-Bird to function again. The way it works is it's got a little solenoid in it that in the points that when it actually winds itself electrically, and then once the spring runs down, the points contact energize the little coil or solenoid, whatever you want to call it, and it throws open the points, winds the spring again. In old cars, a lot of times you'll know that sound because the clock will go tick, 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 and then you'll get a clunk. If you ever sat in an old car as a kid, you'll remember that clock. But that's what this is. I'm going to try to show you where the points are on this. They're actually, let me see, right. This is a fingernail file that I modified in order to file the points. The points are right there. And to tell if your clock is mechanically sound, you can pull those points apart and see that spring working in there. Now that wound the spring. I manually pulled them apart and it wound the spring. Is it working right now? Oh, it is. Okay. So what this needs probably is a little lubrication and then cleaning it up. I've already filed the points. I can't hardly get in there to show you. Maybe I can take a picture because the points on it were corroded. I previously took this clock and hooked it to a charger. I put the positive lead right there, and then I grounded it on the clock body, and when those points closed, they stuck. It didn't do anything. So I unhooked the electrical, filed the points, hooked the electrical back up, and when they closed, they energized, so the electrical on this clock works. I think what it is it just needs to be cleaned up, lubricated. I'm going to use this to lubricate it. It's called Bluecreeper. It's something that I use everywhere. It's a very fine lubricant, and it's got this needle applicator on it. But the coolest part about this is it creeps. It gets in places, and it also it's an unbelievable. Well, I got interrupted somehow. What I was going to say about the Bluecreeper is it's an unbelievable penetrating oil. It has wintergreen for an ingredient. Smells good. Not like it's far better than Croil or PB Blast or anything. This is my little applicator. I have a big refill. But a little goes a long ways. I've even used it to unstick a piston in an old hit and miss engine. And I use it on everything that I'm going to take apart on the T-Bird. If I put a little bit on it, whether it be a bleeder valve or whatever, if you think it might be stuck, put this on it ahead of time and it comes apart. So anyways, I'm going to lubricate this clock up. I've blown it off once. I'm going to put, you can use just a little bit. This applicator will put just a touch in different places. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to blow it off again in case because I don't want extra lubrication in there. And then I'll put it back together and see if it works. So we'll see. I took a picture to begin with. I wanted to explain how to get these clocks apart. I've only got two hands. So there's a couple of little dimples on the edge there that you have to pry out. I'm putting it back together, so what I'm going to do, you can see where I kind of stuck the screwdriver in there and I twisted them up a little bit. So in order to keep this so it doesn't come apart again, you got to kind of peen those over a little bit. So I got a big screwdriver. I'm just going to tap them real gently and peen them back in, and hopefully that holds it together. But the next time I turn this camera on, hopefully this clock is in the T-bird and it's ticking, and it'll rewind itself when the points close. It wasn't doing that before, so we'll see. So I have the clock back in, and all the time I've been putting everything back together, it's been running, and seems that it's going to continue to run. It's certainly went past a couple of times of cycling through the coil opening, or the points opening and closing, so hopefully cleaning it up and filing the points and lubricating it with a Bluecreeper, that it'll stay running. Ooh, I haven't set it yet, but that's not hard to do. So there we go. I think we fixed the clock in there. 65 T-bird.